Alright, so usually we're making coin rings on lives. Today, I'm picking through rolls of quarters. I got me 8 rolls of quarters at the bank, and we're going to be looking for W's, we're going to be looking for silvers, we're also going to be sorting these. So we got state quarters, America the Beautiful quarters, dates like 1980s, 1990s, 70s. They're all right here, Washington quarters. These are all 2019, 2020, and 21 quarters. So these are newer quarters. And then we've got bicentennial up here, and super messed up ones down here, and peculiar coins that I come across, like a really fine buffalo nickel that I found in a roll of quarters. Also found a Canadian quarter too. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you guys have never hunted quarters before, I do it a little differently. I sort everything out while I'm going through them. And we'll just get a little closer here. And let's see if we got a W. No W there. I get a lot of these Blue Ridge Parkways. Maybe I should start making these into rings, because I have so many of them. Pretty common quarter. Another National America the Beautiful state quarter. I can make state quarters into rings if anyone's interested in that. Check out the website. There's a 2020. See if it's a W. No, it's a D. 1997. Here's a newer quarter. Washington crossing the Delaware. There can be some errors up on the hat. That's usually what I look for. Just a little bit of extra metal material. But this one looks pretty clean. So no worries about that. We'll set it aside. Very nice looking West Virginia. And we'll put that with the state quarters. If anybody has any questions while I'm working on this, go ahead and feel free to ask. And if you wouldn't mind tapping the screen so we could get a couple more people in here, that'd be super duper. Got some more state quarters. There's a Mississippi 65. This is my least favorite quarter, because it's right when they started making copper quarters. And these always look like silver quarters because they're so worn. They even feel like silver quarters, but they're not. 65. This one's got the ring of death on it. Good afternoon. So we got to pick through coins sometime. I've been putting it off for a while. There's another 2020. Very nice condition. New Hampshire, New Mexico. 67. Nice. Oh, there's a 2020 back quarter. No W, but these are really nice for making rings out of. So if anybody wants to get one of these, they're on sale for $10 right now at my website. It's linked on my profile. I'll go ahead and pin it right here. If you've never seen me before, I'm a coin ring maker. I make coins into rings. Today we're just picking through quarters and, stocking up, making sure my inventory is nice and solid. So 2019, we got a W on there. Nope. You've got that quarter. Nice. It's one of my favorites. I really like the bat one. This one's pretty cool. Chicano culture. I don't see it very often. I think 2012 was a lower mint year. Tennessee. Ooh, this one is definitely a lower mintage. This one's worth like 35 cents, and it's in really, really nice condition. So we're definitely going to put that in the fancier quarter pile. That's a nice one. New Hampshire. Here's a 2019. Is it a W? Nope, that's a P. There's another 67. These 60 ones are usually pretty roughed up. They've been around a while. Oh, there's another back quarter. This one looks really nice too. Now there's an error that you can get on this one where the whole face of this bigger bat looks like it's been punched in. It's worth a good bit of money if the quarter's in nice shape. So keep an eye out for that, guys. This one looks pretty clean. I bet money it's a 2020. 2020. There we go. Somebody owes me $1. There's a 2019, no W, and 89. All right, that's the first roll. We got 7 more to go. If y'all are enjoying this, go ahead and tap the screen. I don't do these kind of lives very often, but I do see them a whole bunch. I like watching stuff like this. And I've got some quarters to pick through, so I figured I'd share it with you. Maybe we'll find something cool. Another clean 2020. A lot of Washingtons in this roll. Colorado. Louisiana. And a 93. A little surprised I haven't found a bicentennial yet. They seem to pop up when I pick through quarters. Oh my God. I told you. I told you. This one's in pretty good shape. I will set that right here with the rest of those. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm psychic. Like, what are the chances? The two were sitting right next to each other. This is a bicentennial quarter. What's really interesting with these is they produced a whole bunch of them, and they say 1976, but they actually started producing these in 1975. So you actually can't find a 1975 quarter. It doesn't exist because they started making these. I've had a couple customers be really disappointed about them. I don't know. It's just a nice design. Like, I really like it. I think this is a super cool design. They aren't really worth very much. You can get maybe like a roll of like $10 roll of bicentennials for like $15. So they're not super fancy or anything. They're just nice quarters. Yeah. What are the chances I get 2 in a row? That was wild. That's funny. I don't know, maybe I should say, where's the silver quarter, right? I haven't got a silver quarter in a while. They never show up. There's another bicentennial. Nice. What quarters have silver in them? Okay, so you're looking for 64, so 1964 or earlier. Those are going to be 90% silver. They also make silver-proof quarters that aren't really intended for circulation, but sometimes kids get into like their grandparents' collection and spend them. So if you see like a Washington quarter with an S mint mark on it, you're halfway there. It's produced by the San Francisco Mint. It is a proof, but they make copper proofs and silver proofs. So you'll want to check the edge. Okay, you see how this is very clearly copper? If it was a silver quarter, you wouldn't see any of that kind of brownish red. It would be pure silver. They also sound a little different, but that's what you're looking for silver. There's a 2020. Is it a W? No. Yeah. I didn't know it until a customer asked for a 75, and I looked all over. It's like, man, I cannot find a 1975 anywhere. They do not exist. Real metal melts ice. Yeah, that's an interesting test. But I've found just looking at the side usually is like a dead giveaway. Oh, that could be a W. No. Where can you sell your silver quarters? eBay works pretty well. That's where I buy most of mine, like when I'm looking for a specific year. So that's a pretty active, like silver quarter marketplace. 65, the worst quarter of all. $73. You have a lot of state quarters. That's good. I've been needing to stock up on them. And I have been considering doing coin rings for like this America the Beautiful series. So I'll show you how I'm sorting real quick. So these are all state quarters right here. They started in 1999, and they go up to, I think, like 2009, maybe 2007-ish. And then they started the America the Beautiful series, and this went on for a while. See, this one's 2014, and these are all just like national parks and landmarks in the United States. And I haven't made rings with these yet, so I'm considering adding them. There's a lot of design options on these. It would just take a while to like do all that because there's so many designs. And then we've got newer quarters over here. These are 2019, 2020, 21. Bicentennial quarters here. Really messed up, ugly, dented quarters that are just not going to be useful for anything. And that's pretty much how I'm sorting. It's a little different than the average person because when I'm done, I'm going to sort these state quarters into individual states because I do make rings out of them. So when someone wants like an Alabama quarter, I've got them all sorted and ready to go, as well as these specific Washington like date state quarters. I'll get a little closer here. 99 to 09. Thank you. So I knew I was in the range. Could be a W. Nope. So I do go a little quick with my sorting. There's another 2020. And this is my second Chicano culture. Very nice. Got 277 likes on this live so far. Let's see if we can push it to 300. Let's give it a go. See if we got a W here. Nope. Haven't found a W in a good quick minute. This is a really nice design. Unfortunately, it doesn't transfer very well as a ring, because you kind of have to punch part of the butterfly. I could try it with a smaller punch. You think like a 1/4 inch punch on this? Like itty bitty little punch. Let's see. You get the whole butterfly? That'd be a tough ring to make. Something to think about. If you make a W ring, I will cry. I've had a couple people joke about it. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite quarter. This is my favorite design right here. This is the Hawaii volcanoes. Oh, I love it. So badass. They make these in 5-ounce silver rounds. I want one so bad. But the premium on them is like excessive. They ain't cheap. So I'm always sniping on eBay trying to see if I can get one cheap. No, I've had a couple people joke about making a W quarter into a ring, but no one so far has followed through. I have seen other ring makers make W's into rings. Kind of a shame. How about 2,000 likes? Let's go. I'm about it. Thank you guys very much. I think this would make a nice ring. Like if we could get that whole flag on there and you'd have some fireworks going. The thing I like about these is they also have states on them as well. So the, like where it's located, like Fort McHenry is located in Maryland. So you get Maryland, you get the year it was made, and a specific location, which I think is pretty cool. So I might start adding those to the store as an option. Be quite a task to go through 99 up to 09. How many years is that? 10 years, 50 different designs. Is that right? Yeah, I got a little tongue-tied there. I haven't really got too many with possible errors. These are all pretty straightforward quarters. This one's really clean. Ah, nope. I take it back. Super clean on the back, crisp as hell. The front, that's a sewage quarter. That's not looking great. Always learn something watching you. Well, I like to educate people. I really do like sharing knowledge. Like, I like learning new stuff, and if I can share it in a reasonably coherent way, somebody learns something, that's good. So these have an interesting error that's actually pretty common. It's called the sixth claw. So right here on this bear claw right here, you'll see an extra finger. Can't really get great definition with this, but I don't see anything. That looks like a pretty clean claw to me. No error there. They aren't worth too much because they get found a lot. This roll has an extra quarter in it. Can anybody else tell? Like, can you just feel a roll of quarters and be like, yep, that's one extra. Definitely got an extra quarter in there. Oh, possible W right off the bat, and there's another one behind it. Let's go. Let's see. Get Denver. Denver. I bet there's a bunch of 2020s in this one. They like to clump together. It's wild how just that little bit of difference, like you can feel it. All right, come on, silver. Let's find some silver currency here. They're bound to be hiding in one of these rolls. Yeah, 8 rolls today. How many S-mints do I have? Pretty much one that I'm hanging on to. I don't find them very often. 2020, no W. I did find an S-mint Hawaii volcanoes in circulation, so I guess I have 2. I'm not a huge collector. I don't hang on to a lot of stuff. Here's another possible W. I really like this design. I think they did a good job with this one. And you can actually see the end of his gun actually goes beyond the barrier. So it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall there a little bit. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I like this one. They did a good job with it. Is it a W? No. Oh, another bicentennial. Now this is interesting. Any real coin collectors out here? This smooth drum, I've seen that it's an error. I think it happens in circulation, but if you look real close at like the rim of this drum here, it's been smoothed out. It's like missing. I think that occurs through circulation. Some people say that's an error. I don't think so. There are like missing drumsticks or third drumsticks that are errors, but I don't think the smooth drum is one. Smooth drum is post-mint damage. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure for a little bit because I've seen articles about it like online, but the more I've handled them, I'm like, that I think it just rubs smooth. Like usually when I see them, they're pretty roughed up coins. There's never like a really nice looking example of a smooth drum. You know what I mean? 4,100 likes. Thank you guys very much. If anyone wants to check out some of the stuff I make, I do make rings into coins. You can visit my website and use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. There's lots of cool stuff there. If you guys are watching this, you probably like coins, so coin rings might be up your alley. Go ahead and check that out if you feel like it. Usually I'm making stuff on these lives, but today I'm picking through quarters. Haven't done it in a quick minute. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I've learned a whole bunch about coins in the past 2.5 years, making rings out of them. No W there. No W there. Do you need any S-mint? Copper clad? Not really. That's one that I just don't really mess with. So the proof copper quarters are like right in between like being really nice and being silver. I just don't think there would be much demand for that. Like, it's basically the same as like a circulated quarter that's really nice. Is that a W? No, you're good. 66. I don't see a lot of 66s. That's good. No extra chunk on his hat. So with the proofs, I pretty much stick to 90% silver, or the new fine silver ones, which are pretty nifty. No W. Wyoming. The most negative space on a quarter. They were just like, leave most of it blank. Cracks me up. Oklahoma's a good one. New Jersey, New York, New Hampshire, all the news. And the final quarter is Mount Rushmore. All right, looks like we got 2 more rolls to go through. State quarter slot is filling up. This is another low mintage quarter. It's worth about 35 cents. Puerto Rico. Anything it made it in 2009 is kind of lower mintage. So I'll set that aside over here. This one's really clean. Mexico 82. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen. Let's see if we can get 5K before I finish these 2 rolls. I think you can do it. Give y'all something to do while I pick through them. No W. Come on, silver. Let's find some silver in here. Let's do it. Anything good yet? Mostly bicentennials. I did find this really clean American Samoa quarter. And my favorite quarter, Hawaii Volcanoes. And like 3 or 4 bicentennials, but nothing super fancy. Oh, here's another low mintage. Now this is a good one. There's a really good error on this coin, guys, and I found it. Like, I own one of these, okay? So what you want to look for is on this EL here, at the beginning of his name, there's doubling. So instead of being like 3 dashes across like a normal E has, it'll have 4. It'll have an extra little leg on that E, like almost going into the piano. And there's doubling from the first L as well. And that's worth good money. Yeah, it's ELL, slanted. And the piano keys are kind of off a little on that as well. Maybe I can pull that. If I can get to it, I'll show you my example of it, because I found it in circulation. It's like the best error I've ever found. So let me see if I can show it to you real quick. What's going on, PogChamp? Yeah, dude, I'm taking a number from your book today, and we're going through some quarters. Let me see if I can find that one. Here's the S mint mark Hawaii Volcanoes I found. So that's pretty cool. This is copper clad though, so it's not silver. Still cool. Where? And just for an example, for you guys wondering, this is what a W quarter looks like. It's got a W mint mark right here. They're going to be 2020 and 2019. but that's not what I'm looking for. Where the heck is it? Aha. There you go. You see underneath the E? Second little leg on it. Yeah. That's what you're looking for. Am I close to Houston? I'm up in the panhandle of Texas, so I would say pretty far from Houston. Several hour drive. Yeah, dude, this was an awesome find. So I keep all the Duke Ellingtons just in case, like, I'm kind of blind that day. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Have I made a gold ring yet? Not yet, but I was doing some like window shopping of 1/4 ounce silver rounds or gold rounds. Yeah. Look at that doubling. Sorry, I'm a little shaky, but that's about as close and clean to it as I can get. It's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, I'd be happy to make you a ring. The problem with gold is I don't want to go buy a gold coin and then just hold on to it, like hoping someone will want that specific coin. So like, if you know what gold coin you want made into a ring, that makes things 100 times easier. Yeah, dude, message me. We'll get it going. The closest size to a quarter is about 1/4 ounce. So this is what 1/4 ounce of silver looks like. And this is 1/4. I believe gold is going to be a little heavier, so the coin will be a little smaller, closer to 1/4. But I think that's the way to go. Unfortunately, I've never handled 1/4 ounce of silver, or gosh, 1/4 ounce of gold. So I'm not 100% sure how big one of those is. But I think that would be the closest to 1/4. Anybody here handled a 1/4 ounce round of gold before? All right, we got our last roll here. This is a bank wrapped one. Every other one was. All right, sounds good. What's your ring size? It shouldn't be too massive. We should be able to do it. I'm excited. This one's too dirty. Junk. Can I live translate? I don't think I can. May God accept good deeds from us and you are here. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Okay. Yeah, Savage, if you would... Oh, man, that one is really rough. That's going in the junk. If you would, when you get home later, like, make a TikTok of, like, 1/4 next to the 1/4 ounce next to an ounce, so I could get, like, a comparison size of those, that would be killer. It's really hard to do something like that online. Like, I get millimeter measurements, but, like, that's... I want to see it, you know? profile picture is a 1 ounce. See, I don't think I can jump right into a 1 ounce piece of gold. That's like $2,000 and up. So I'm not going to start there. I almost thought I would start with half ounce rounds, but I think quarter ounce is the way to go. I've been doing a lot of quarter ounce silver rounds, and I really like them. Yeah, size 7 shouldn't be a problem at all. I should be able to do that for sure. I'll see what I can do. No idea when I get home. I'm out of town. Okay, no worries. No rush. Yeah, another bicentennial. This one's nice and clean. With the smooth drum. It's an error. Not really. It's just... I was just saying how I never see a clean example of a smooth drum. And then bam. There's one right there. 22 millimeters. So I know a quarter is an inch, pretty much. But in millimeters, it's 24. So we're looking at 22. Ish. I'll compare that to the silver round. It looks like we're losing a couple millimeters, but I could still make it a size 7. I could do it because I've done dimes in size 7. I'll wear the 1957 quarter every day. I want to do the same with gold. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I haven't sold a lot of the pre-64 silver in a while for quarters. But I have been making a lot more like 1 ounce silver rounds. Like really, really big stuff. Like these. This is a 1 ounce Britannia fine silver, and this is it's an Australian Olympic silver round. It's got all these cool little fish and stuff on it. I don't know, I saw the round and I fell in love with it. So I was like, I gotta ring that. And these definitely have been selling very nicely, but I do miss just pumping out a bunch of quarters. Like that's how I started. But I've been making like fewer orders but a lot bigger stuff. This is one I've been wearing around. This is Memento Mori silver round. I really like this one. Skulls and I don't know, it's a nice reminder, you know? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't show it. I already mailed it off because he wanted it quick. But I'm really glad that 1/4 inch punch worked out well. That was a good one. 65. Junk. W? No. Couple state quarters here. Couple Washington quarters. Yeah, thanks very much, Itch. I appreciate it. W? No. Well, shoot, guys, this one's a pretty gross one to end on, but that's all the quarters I've got. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you on another live soon where I'll be making something. If you want to order something, go visit the website. It's linked on my profile. It's also my username. You can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10% off your order. It works on everything in the store, and it works forever. So if you want to screenshot this and order something later on, that's totally cool as well. But I make stuff out of quarters, $50, dollars, different silver rounds, lots of cool stuff to choose from. So go check it out if you've got some free time. And I hope to catch you on the next live. We'll see you guys later.